Hello, Scorpio. We are going to do a reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 5th house, 7th house, 10th house. I'm going to do a Celtic cross this particular week because we already know from last week that everyone is coming back from in and out of the woodworks. So I want to focus more on the individual signs and what they need to know for themselves. And then we'll pick up on whoever else comes through. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. All right, so Scorpio's overall energy. Scorpio, the devil is your overall energy. All right, what helps or hinders Scorpio? Subconscious influences, past goals. Okay, well, that's not a goal. Near future, advice, environment, what you need to know. Oh, that's nice. And outcome. Ooh, outcome is love, Scorpio. You might be dealing with somebody though who's a little bit difficult. It might be a new love, or you're just dealing with somebody, or it's you who's playing hard to get. I feel like there's a connection here. I feel like this is a connection. I don't feel like this is brand new. I feel like this is somebody you already know. But let's talk about what's going on with Scorpio. Scorpio, you have this devil energy as your overall energy. The devil energy is not always a bad energy. Everyone's like, oh, the devil, the devil, the devil. It's not. The devil is Capricorn energy. It's ruled by Saturn. The devil can provide structure and discipline, and it can see you out of situations that are really, really, really hard to get out of. So you can have the devil come up depending on what cards, and it can be someone is having addictions and they're going through addictions and they're having a tough time, but the devil also can lead you out of addictions. It can lead you out of tough times because it's that persistent energy, that fighter energy. And Capricorn is very much known for that consistent. It climbs the mountain, it gets to the top of the mountain no matter how hard it is. And Scorpio actually is another sign that is very persistent. And when you believe in something and you have an idea or a focus, you go for it like it's nobody's business. And so I feel like there could be somebody that you're really stressed out over, that you are obsessed with, but I also feel like what helps or hinders you is this Eight of Wands. So, this Eight of Wands is fast moving energy, it's quick energy. I feel like you are more in your power than anything else with this devil energy. I feel like you are, with the Eight of Wands, this is you can run towards your object of desire or what it is, or especially if it's a person, and not allow things to unfold naturally. Move too quickly, go into things too quickly, not thinking. But what can help you about this, especially with this double energy, is it can also lead you in the right direction. You may be holding yourself back. You may be holding yourself accountable. You may be holding, I feel like some of you could either be falling into some addictive patterns, but most of you, I feel like you're coming out of that. You're having this, and it's not an easy road with the devil being there. I know that it's something that's really, really hard, because I've had this energy come up for in readings and for myself in past situations where the devil kept coming up, and it wasn't that I was going towards toxicity, I was fighting toxicity. And so I know that the devil can be very positive energy. So I feel like you're going towards something, you're using a lot of strength, is what I see here. And your subconscious influences, we have the Hanged Man. So this is Pisces energy, we have Capricorn energy, we have Sagittarius, we have Leo. Those are the major energies we have on the board. But with the Hanged Man and your subconscious, I feel like you're gaining a new perspective. I feel like you're seeing something differently, you're finding a better solution to situations. I think that this is very healthy energy for you. I feel like you're releasing something toxic, and although it's hard, you are you're adamant about it, which is typical Scorpio energy. You're seeing something differently, you're finding a different solution to a situation. In the past, we have the Four of Cups. You may have been rejected or you rejected someone. Possibly you rejected someone and stood in your power, but there is this Four of Cups energy where there's a sense of a missed opportunity or something not going right. Either somebody may have been rejected, somebody may have been bored. For those of you who may be struggling with letting go of some type of an obsession or a toxic behavior or a toxic relationship, something that wasn't good for you, sometimes the Four of Cups, when we're in the Four of Cups energy, which can be very a depressive energy, it's an energy where it's not the Five of Cups because the Five of Cups typically regrets a particular situation. The Four of Cups, there may not be anything or that you can think of that you regret, but it's an energy of lack of motivation, of boredom with life or self, not accepting a cup when it's provided to you because you just don't see the good in anything coming towards you, and that can sometimes lead to toxic behaviors. It's like the what is that saying? An idle mind is the devil's playground. When people are kind of just in this negative space, it allows negativity to consume us. So this is the past, so that's a good thing. I don't feel like you're really in that energy now. I feel like most of you are coming out of that or battling it. Your ideals and goals we have is the Nine of Swords. So clearly that's not what you're looking for or what you want. So clarify the Nine of Swords. You may be stressing out over a situation, over information, over something that was maybe there's a truth that you feel you don't know, or there's a truth you're trying to find out. And if it's not that, there's just an ending or some type of ending to a situation, and you're trying to let go of it. You're trying to see things from a different perspective and let go of it. So we have the Two of Pentacles in the near future. So this is like balancing many things at one time, feeling possibly overwhelmed. You may reach out to someone or someone may reach out to you with this Knight of Swords. But yeah, and we have the Six of Cups. So I really, like I was saying, I feel like this is somebody from the past that you two may not be speaking. There was some type of a breakup or a break. For some of you, it could have been a marriage or someone that where there was a long-term commitment here. It was something that was long-term with the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, or there was a possibility for that. But I feel like there's definitely communication coming in, and we know that because the outcome is temperance, which that means that's compromise, that's working together. Tell me about, yeah, Ace of Swords. I feel like there's going to be opportunity there's going to be a new start here. Tell me about the Ten of Wands as Scorpio's advice, please. You may be stressed out over this new start too for some of you. I feel like there is an opportunity here to work on something. Now, if this wasn't a situation where it was just you know, I wouldn't advise to go back to a situation where someone was abusive, where someone, was physically hitting you, or it was just a bad situation. But it does look like there's an opportunity with somebody where maybe that wasn't the case. And what I feel like it's saying is to drop it. Drop the drama, let go of the past, let go of arguments, let go of a negative thinking. If there's somebody that you do want to work on a situation with, I know that things can happen that can hurt us, but if you actually genuinely want to work on something and really want to be with the person, the healthiest way to be with that person is to forgive and let go. Because you can't say, okay, I'm going to go back to this person, I'm going to work on it, but every now and then I'm going to get mad, I'm going to bring up the past. That's not healthy. That's not healthy for you, that's not healthy for that person. It doesn't lead to positive change. So if it's something that you feel like you can get over, then then I feel like that's something that you might want to work on doing here is just dropping your defenses, dropping anything that was negative in the past. And we have here the Sun in reverse. That's negativity. There could be a lot of negativity in your environment or just negative thinking here, Nine of Swords. The devil can definitely allow negative thinking to come in, overthinking and overthinking and overthinking a situation. I feel there's a need here to let go. Let go of something so that something better can come in. Because it's like with this Two of Pentacles, it's like, are we going to let something go? Or are we going to hold on? Are we going to move on? It's like this juggling act. What are we doing here? Tell me about this Sun. But I feel like someone's making a decision to communicate about having a new start, second chance. Yeah, they want success, they want second chance. Someone does. Something that maybe that didn't quite get off the ground in the past for a lot of you, or it could have been a long-term connection or the possibility for that. Tell me about the Sun reverse. Why is the Sun reversed, please? There may be a lack of clarity about something, and there needs to be like a conversation about some truths possibly that someone needs to talk about. We have the Six of Cups and the Two of Pentacles again. I just feel like there is a lack of clarity. It's leading to negative thoughts, negative thinkings, possibly negative behaviors. I feel with the Ten of Wands, if something's just stressing you out, you just got to drop it. Let it go. Walk away from the negativity so that something positive can come in, because in your environment we have the Two of Cups, so I feel like that's what's coming in, and the outcome is the Temperance card. That's compromise, that's working on a situation. Tell me about the Two of Cups. King of Wands. Yeah, there's something coming in. For some of you, maybe it's a Sagittarius. If it's, I strongly feel it's somebody you already know, but for some of you, it could just be somebody new that you'll feel a strong, close connection to, like a soulmate type connection. You may feel like you've known each other before. And in a way that sounds so cliche to me. I don't really like to say things like that, but you just may feel like you have a strong connection. You may be able to talk to each other really easily, like it just comes naturally. Tell me about this King of Wands. Maybe somebody that walked away. Again, I feel like this is somebody that you already know for most of you. Tell me about this King of Wands. Yeah, there may have been, I feel like there definitely needs to be a conversation between the two of you. I feel like that's coming in the near future with this Knight of Swords. This brings in information and news. It can be a little bit argumentative, so there may be still some tension. But I feel like if you guys have open conversation and you talk to each other and you kind of let each other know what you're looking for, what you want, what you stand for, not in an angry way, and in a way that is respectful to one another, you can lead to this compromise. So with compromise, that's about, well, compromise is pretty self-explanatory, but this is about blending worlds. You could be different from one another, different culture, different race, different religion, but it doesn't have to be. You guys just could have had a misunderstanding, miscommunication, or just didn't agree on something, and it's about blending two different things to create a third substance, which is Sagittarius, the centaur. It's half horse, half human, right? But it's a whole new type of being. So you may need to maybe there's blending of families or something like that. You may have kids from a different relationship, but those are specific situations. I think overall, on a general level, with temperance, that's about healing, that's about reconciliation, and it's about compromise. So with the Queen of Swords that we saw before, and that talks about conversation, the Knight of Swords, conversation here. I really feel like there's an opportunity to clear the air and make things right. There's definitely a connection here. Tell me about temperance. I feel like a card flipped over. No. Tell me about temperance. Yeah, you may have been blocking or someone was blocking this situation. There's a need to heal a broken heart here, maybe from someone who was a player in and out. But then again, we have the 3 of Pentacles hiding behind this Knight of Wands because I didn't see it at first. Feel like it's someone that there was some type of heartbreak. You guys stopped talking. There was lack of communication. But 3 of Pentacles talks about teamwork. It talks about coming together and working on a situation, which to me is what compromise, temperance is about. So, how does this person feel? Whoever Scorpio is dealing with or thinking about, how does this individual feel about Scorpio? Yeah, look, we have differences. Maybe we are just too different to make this relationship work. Take it slow. I feel like there is opportunity here because there was a situation where, and then we have lessons. There is a situation where you guys did not, there were differences. There were differences between the 2 of you. Whatever those differences may be, it might just be the way you communicate. It could be attitude about something, the way you do things, a lack of seeing things the same way, something like that, or literally race, culture, religion. And, somebody may have been a little bit pessimistic and just said, you know what, we're too different. I'm walking away. I feel like that might have been the person you were dealing with because Scorpios typically want to work on things. They don't let people go that easily. I feel like there's an opportunity to work on it. Take it slow. Don't run into things. Don't jump into a situation. Don't be hasty. Knight of Wands reverse can be hasty. It runs into things, can cause accidents. It's in and out. Take things slow if it's just something that means something to you and you want to work on it. So I'm going to get Angel Answers card for this situation. What do we need to know for Scorpio? Yeah, but I definitely feel that there for most of you there's possibility to work things out, but you may just be dealing with someone. Get more information. That means to me, talk, talk, ask questions. That to me is talk on, work on the situation by talking, communication. We cannot pretend that people can read our minds or that we know what they're thinking. That leads to miscommunication. So I'm going to grab my other deck. We're going to do through the signs and then we'll do an angel answers card at the end and we'll be all done. All right. So how does Aries feel about Scorpio? How does Aries feel about Scorpio, please? Okay. So we have the moon. So I feel like this individual is really, really stressed out. Very, very stressed out in their feelings and stressing about this relationship. If you're dealing with a Taurus, I feel like you're dealing with someone who may be a little bit narcissistic. They're kind of they're coming in as a 9 of Cups and 6 of Swords, so I feel like you make them happy, but they're also a little bit, it's kind of about them in a way, and they may expect or want you to be the one to reach out to them and to chase them. If you're dealing with a Gemini, I feel like this individual is I feel like they're kind of waiting on you in a way. I also feel like for some of you, this individual may be exploring, moving on, looking at other options, but I still feel like part of them is wanting and waiting for you. If you're dealing with a Cancer, I feel like you're dealing with someone, this may be a newer Cancer for some of you, or you're just dealing with someone who is trying to come back and offer you something. But this is an individual that's wanting to take things very slow. So beware of that. If you're dealing with a Leo, you're dealing with somebody who wants a second chance. They want to apologize. They want to work things out. If you're dealing with a Virgo, I don't know if maybe you betrayed the Virgo. Maybe you had somebody else, but they're feeling really hurt over this disconnect between the two of you. Whatever went down, they're feeling it was a harsh ending for them. They're feeling betrayed, or just a really bad ending for them. If you're dealing with a Libra, this Libra wants to date you. They find you very sweet, very pretty, or attractive if you are a Scorpio male. If you're a Scorpio male, this individual, then this Libra, probably has a lot of feelings for you, coming in with the Queen of Cups. If you are dealing with another Scorpio, there's an issue here. Both of you are battling for control. I feel like there's some mind games possibly, but there's just like this tit for tat energy, and they may feel you're controlling or they're controlling, or I feel like there may be a control issue. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, I feel like they may let you know, they may open up to you that they do want to have something serious, something committed. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, I feel like the Capricorn is focused on their job, focused on their money, focused on themselves, and they're not really taking much action here. I don't really feel like they've moved on, but I feel like they're just focusing on them. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, if you are not in conversations with this Aquarius, that may change. If you are talking and dealing with this Aquarius, that may change. Um, but I kind of see some type of break possibly on the horizon. Or if you guys are speaking or not speaking, that may change and you guys may start speaking again. If you're dealing with a Pisces, they want to talk, they want a new start, they want a passionate new start. They're probably spying on you, but they want to come in and start this again. They have a lot of passion for you. So think of a question, and we're going to grab a card and pull the answer for you. So, what is the answer to Scorpio's question? What is the answer to Scorpio's question? We have no need to worry, and we also have you're ready. So, no need to worry, Scorpio. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you're staying safe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.